TIFU by spending $250 for an 8 ounces soda. Kind of long story, but here we go. I made pork chops for dinner. Took a bit too large of a bite and apparently didn't chew enough, ended up getting stuck in my throat. I tried Heimlich, drinking water, trying to force myself to vomit for over an hour. In the meantime, my GF was Googling for things to try and told me, drink a soda. It says the carbonation will help loosen up the food for you to swallow. I told her that if water won't work, why would soda, and didn't try. So after an hour of trying everything except drinking soda, we went to the emergency room. It was starting to get bad. I vomited in the waiting room and the pork chop was still stuck. They immediately called me back and put me in a room. After few minutes, the doctor comes in and I explain the issue. Doctor says, well, first thing we're going to do is get you a soda because sometimes the carbonation will loosen the food and allow it to go down. Not kidding, word for word what my GF had said over an hour before. I got a sheepish look on my face and looked over at my GF, who I could tell was holding back, and I told you so hard. Needless to say, a nurse came in a few minutes later with one of those little 8 ounces cans of generic soda. One drink and I can feel the food loosen up and go down to my stomach. I'm now all good and I pay the $250 emergency room fee and we leave. I apologize to GF for not listening to her on the way home, and that's the story of the time I spent $250 for an 8 ounces can of soda. Moral of the story: trust your partner. It will save you in the long run. TLDR. I choked on a pork chop and ignored GF's suggestion to drink a soda to help. Went to and doctor gave me soda. It worked. Trip cost me $250. Drink a soda. It says the carbonation will help loosen up the food for you to swallow. I told her that if water won't work, why would soda? Because water isn't carbonated. Next time just drink the soda. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like she said to drink your own cum, which is the remedy for a different problem. Just here to mention, don't attempt a Heimlich on someone who is only partially choking. If they can cough, they can breath. Let them continue to cough or apparently drink a soda. Heimlich is meant for complete choking, high-pitched squeaking noises, inability to speak, cough, or breathe. Doc just Googled the same website your GF did. Tears of joy. They made him drink Dr. Cola instead of Coca-Cola and it cost him $250, lol. Googling medical help! Exclamation mark. GIF. TBH, in your defense, anytime you Google medical stuff it ends up that you probably have lupus. I can understand your apprehension. $250 for the I need your health insurance. Only $250? The real moral of the story: chew your food. Same thing happened to me a few years ago with steak. I was at work and couldn't swallow my own spit for several hours. Drinking soda did not help, so I went to the and had an endoscopy to remove it. Or maybe they pushed it in. I was asleep. I thought drinking a soda when you had a stomachache was like a well-known folk remedy. I always heard it with ginger ale specifically for some reason. To be fair, a similar situation happened to me, only it was $1,800. Everyone in this thread doesn't know the difference between the airway and the esophagus. Also, everyone in this thread demonstrating that they also don't know the difference either. This title should read, TIFU by not listening to my girlfriend, and will never make that mistake again. Elmau. You must have excellent medical insurance. $250 is very inexpensive for an emergency room visit. Lol wow okay legit TIFU. Carbonation loosens food? That makes no sense. I'd totally be right there with you. And you were able to vomit with the meat stuck in your throat? Oof, sounds miserable. Glad you're okay and at least you got a bonkers story out of it. It's a ways sarcoidosis in house. But also it's never sarcoidosis. You should probably go get some flowers today. Even if you didn't think it would work. You should have drank it for the I listened to you anyway, and thanks for trying, babe points.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.